Jesus Christ, the beacon behind me. Hang on, let me hold the heavens.
It's the wrong way.
Oh, is that the wrong way? I'm holding the giant bright light behind me. According to my camera.
I was gonna say, it's on the wrong side.
No, it's not. Look at the camera. The light is right here.
Yes, it's on the wrong side of you.
No, that's... It's not weird. It's...
On where?
I can't remember what they call it. No, it's not the wrong side. It's actually the correct side. Because it's not the wrong side. Instead of it showing as my left, it shows as my right, which is my right. Say it again, sorry?
I said you have to turn that back on.
That's fine. I just didn't want the beacon of light behind me. Alright. Hello, everyone. And welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I am forgetting words. It's painfully obvious, I know. I am not, obviously, not where I left off. I went and used Lumos, the triangle. So it'll reveal a location, and somewhere in that location is like little moths around the sides.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bigger one that goes in that center spot. But it's attracted to the Lumos, so you find the moth in that area. I know it's not correctly. It's fucking annoying. It's somewhere nearby, but I just don't know exactly where. Actually, use Revelio. Left on the D-pad. So if it is nearby enough, it'll highlight blue like that. But it could be up higher, it could be down lower.
Okay.
But cast Revelio again. Keep the things highlighted.
Oh, I want to go do this.
Okay. Anyways, I came back here. Sorry about that, guys. I came back here and hopefully it still is. I don't know why it wouldn't be. But I did this for my daughter because of her absolute love for them. She's a goober. Love her. I made a baby unicorn. I did not know that they started off golden at all, honestly. Well, golden hair. But when they're adults, they're white.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, yeah.
How do I get it?
And then it'll just follow you, and then you just take it, walk back to that, yeah, wherever the frame was. Where'd the other fooper go? Deactivate Lumos. Same way you turn it on. That works. Honestly, there's so many ways to deactivate Lumos. And then you get a field page on your face. No, it's just joking.
Apparently. Then it's just so okay.
That's it.
Weird.
Where did that other fooper go? There it is. Pretty sure you owe me a feather. Actually, 3 of them apparently.
I hate that there's so much that's locked without certain levels.
Yeah. A lot of it's locked until you just get to a certain quest point and has no level requirement per se. But at the same time, there's a good bit that's level required.
Revelio.
Find gear that I absolutely just have been unable to get rid of. I'm not gonna sit here I'm not gonna sit here and be upgrading my gear over and over and over.
Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Somewhere more posh. Hogsmeade is the only rule wizarding village I've ever heard of.
My father said he used to hide his schoolwork under his bed.
I haven't slept in days. Martin snores like a mountain troll.
I like to keep a bit of Wiggenweld potion under my bed. Not naming names, but someone's bought a few too many tricks for Zonkos.
It's astonishing to me that the 5 lads I share a dorm with don't accumulate half the mess my one sister makes at home.
It's herbology homework, you say?
Revelio. Bells must be upstairs. Alohomora.
blasted them.
I forgot to that monster jumped in yesterday. I didn't know exactly when it was, just that it was in March. How's Ev?
Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps? One up, one to go. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
What's this one about? Ah!
Alohomora. Incendio. Revelio.
The
Revelio. Revelio.
I was worried transfiguration would be too difficult.
Incendio.
Burn down.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Precisely as planned. Such Such grace. But I say I adore competition. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Yes.
Precisely planned.
Let's figure out 2 plus 7 and figure out what that is.
Essentially, yes.
Sting me with a billy whip. I'll never top that. Accio.
Sting me with a billy. Quick. There we go. Now I'm
Nice
somewhat getting it back.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio.
No. 4 would be the owl on the tree branch. Because the first one on the bottom left is 0. So yeah, owl on the tree branch. Okay. And then 0 and 1, so 3 would be the snake heads. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 4.
There you go.
I just kept coming up with snakeheads for both.
Okay.
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billy wig. I'll never top that.
What do you mean? Your ball is literally there.
Precisely as planned.
Well,
Precisely as planned.
no, it's gonna hit that bumper. My best bet is to go here. Dang it! Obstacles are kicking my butt.
Hard luck. Catherine.
Absent.
Precisely as planned. Still me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Stop saying that. It's annoying.
Precisely as planned.
There we go.
I'll remember that.
I hope so.
Precisely as planned.
Girl, you were right in my camera.
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
No, not really. It took me like 5 tries.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Here.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Why do I feel like it's ominous? I just have a really weird feeling. That's goddamn ominous. Probably right. Did you see what I was doing? So I was playing what they call summer escort, which is you use Accio, which is the square thing you have. Use that to pull a ball. It's kind of like shuffleboard-ish, but you're pulling instead of sliding things. And she said my last opponent is the best for a reason, and that was all she was going to say. And I feel like it's this kid in the game, his name is Ominous. He's blind. So he gets around using his wand as like a sensory thing. So I feel like it's him. I don't know why, but I feel like he's going to be the final opponent in that, and I'm probably not going to like having to go against him. If I had to bet on it, he probably gets perfect 50s each time.
I can do this.
50 is the highest amount of times.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming,
Say that again?
so
Sorry?
it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Oh yeah. It's for like the astronomy class or whatever.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I need to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
These rocks have seen better days.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Revelio. Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I'd love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Jacobus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there. Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Brookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
No.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Who needs keys?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold our heads.
Someone messing about?
What are you, shy? I see more courage in a...
Now to finish the job.
Accio. Please. Bombardment.
It's a monster! Flash!
Accio. Incendiary.
If you weaken quickly.
Accio. Bombardment. Incendiary.
Where did you go, coward?
Oi.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. It's no Dallas. Revelio.
Girls be nothing but trouble. About time we locked it.
It's no Dallas. Revelio. Revelio. Right, Leviosa.
Hey.
Revelio.
Hey. We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. When he wasn't looking, I snatched it. His own fault. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldron cake?
It's no Dallas. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rick.
Over here. I need your help.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Bombada.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow. What?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Fine now, guys.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
To find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you asked me this particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir. If you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I was heading through.
Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. If you must...
Something is very wrong with...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But The injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Okay. I don't like either of these options. Because this sounds like blackmail happening. And this could really affect Black. Which would be kind of funny. But I don't know, it sounds challenging and that...
Good idea.
I'd rather not be
I can even provide
blackmailing.
the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
I'm a rat. Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
A cat or a... What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Or a squirrel or a snake.
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I'm just trying to find my house elf. I can't use Revelio.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future...
Professor,
Nope.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah, I bet you do. Dang it.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
No, the mouth first. No.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh. But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Can still activate this.
It's like a banana slicer. Now it's too good. Strawberry. Jamaica blues. These are exciting. Now what you want to do? Raspberry. Come on, Lana. Top fruit. Raspberry.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Peanut butter butt. A strong comp.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
And now what?
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
We play yogurt cube. And look.
What do we have here?
Right, that was a Wiggenfeld. I forgot.
Now what do you want to play? The unicorn thing?
2 more demiguise statues? 20 more field guide pages. And 6 more collection chests. But
mine now, demiguise.
I want to know how to play.
I want this first.
I think I know how to play.
I think I may have lost my time slot there for getting into the office without being noticed by the headmaster, considering I just waited till nighttime. But, you know, quest line, all that.
Revelio.
I got it. How about we just sit down, or how about we just... Oh! Let's go. Let's do this, and let's do... Done.
I'm actually starting to miss having Confringo. It recharges a bit faster. Plus, most of the time that I'm using Bombardo, the people aren't close to anyone. Funny enough, I actually saw that there. My wife was playing. She's not anymore. I think she's trying to take a nap. But Kylan, you do not take her tablet from her. You have your own.
legs to yourself.
Kylan, there is more than enough room on that couch for both of you without anyone having to cry. Scoot yourself up if you want room that bad.
Revelio.
So that's what's up here. Crystal gazing, was most discouraging. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, endless rows of them, for now I must accept I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination. Hang on, I saw an outpost thing. Cease pestering me, I suspect that's your doing. Thank you for me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck, Otto Dibble. Well, have fun. Not a lot of damage, mind you, but
My game, I have more things than you. Yeah, Cookie Master. Yeah. I do, but it will not let you.
what?
I am super big! Here, you want my copy?
Revelio.
Yeah, okay. And I can have you. Here. Hey, Mira, what game do you want to play? This one's
Must be
about
higher up.
Minecraft. You want to play it? Yeah. Okay. Play it. Here.
Aloha Mora.
Love what I have. This is what I do. Don't take any of this stuff out. Not even this. What can be in here. Anything that's here.
Revelio.
I'm going to add something here. Okay. Don't take any of this stuff out. Understand? You want.
Okay, open that up. Well, wherever that is. Certainly not in here. Grab this letter. Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent owl. Speaking of patience, thank you for all you've done for Gareth.
No.
Well, I must be off.
Do what you need.
Apologies for the short note.
No, get out of the water.
Gee.
Get out of the water,
Revelio.
Lila. Get out of the water. You're going to get stuck by something.
Aloha Mora.
Well, then she gets stuck by something.
Stay, stay on the tree.
Like how I'm not even moving my thumb, but the lock is like sitting there wiggling because I don't know. Actually, I really don't know why it sits there and wiggles. As discussed, I've corresponded with my goblin, Professor Hackett. Well, you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant.
Ram! Look! No,
All have condemned Renard's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. Okay. So kind of low-key saying...
From the ash wine vessel. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Okay. Actively speaking, my next steps are up these stairs.
Revelio.
I know how to do this.
Okay.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Just use the chocolate one.
Lumos.
How do you get that?
Pretty sure that's just down the stairs. Don't really know where else it would have been.
Go on, chocolate bars. Show me what you got.
Yep, there it is.
Chocolate. Ruby. Chocolate. You are poopy. Oh, party chocolate. Party chocolate. Party chocolate.
Revelio.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
I know how to do it better than you, right?
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
I would kind of think so, but I imagine some of them aren't ones you really want to learn about. Do the challenges of running a school? Well, earn nap when possible.
I ate your finger.
Oh, the sorting hat. Cool.
I ate your booty. I ate your tablet.
I was really hoping I was muted for that one.
It's a tablet. It's white and blue. It's not white and blue. It's just tablet. But I hate
We go with that.
I love tablet.
Wait, did I have another one?
I want the purple. What? 2 and I have 20.
Aloha Mora.
The lock is up. Oh, the lock's on the other side, that's why. There we go. That one was actually a relatively easy one. Please be an easy one. Yeah. I like it when it's nice and easy.
Where should we start? Here to here.
With a view. Reach the highest point in the castle. The headmaster's upper study. Regarding your letter dated 20th of September, I shall not reconsider the admission process at Hogwarts. Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you. Key of admittance.
Watch. What I can do. What I can do, Lila. See?
Thank you. I feel like I might have been able to actually reach that from the outside. Oh gosh, come on. I feel like it's completely understandable that the headmaster would have so many locks on so many things.
Revelio.
But simultaneously, I hate that he has so many locks on so many things. Oh, I'm not reading all this. Children have been asking about your return. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl. Merlin, help me. I'm not going to pronounce that. Is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage.
Revelio.
Of course, it's a Wigan Weld. Above me. How would I get up there?
Revelio.
But see, this gets me too high up. And apparently this is not the right way.
Revelio.
It's up there. But how do I get up there?
Revelio.
Oh, it's me. I was like, what is that? Alright. Dang it.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Am I ready yet?
We shall speak when you are finished.
Can I open my eyes?
Has this been...
Do I even want to know how I get to the antechamber?
This will be so funny! You better hurry up, because I'm about to open my eyes.
Catatonic, but paid in very small part reminder to be built in minutes. Why can't I pick that page up?
Oh, not a bicycle. Not even
Revelio.
a rabbit. Just dinosaur.
That must be the pedestal.
I'll be back.
Ooh, a tree. Okay, good.
Revelio.
You don't love dinosaurs. So yeah. Well, I put dinosaurs on there. You.
That is so rude. I don't want to have to come back here.
Back where?
Where I'm at. Thought that was obvious.
Hey, Dad. Can you actually make a dinosaur in Minecraft? Please, I want to know.
Oh! Because I'm in the middle of the stream. Kylan, back away.
You were 2 minutes, 11 minutes, 10, 9, 8. Now what? It was
Revelio.
Okay. Evidence of magic is not dramatic. The name is written if the Evan... Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Basket weave blue. Framed portraits. Okay, I want to see this basket weave blue.
I want to play games.
Go back to this crimson. Or whatever it was.
Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good.
Oh.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
I want the page.
That must be the pedestal.
Did that book just say I got distracted?
The unicorn
You're again throwing things at you? And you're gonna get it.
Here.
In fact, you should already be trying to be nice.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention.
I'm in a book.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Kylan, give Lila her unicorn.
Is a cloak.
Lila, do not worry. He's gonna save on you. He's gonna shake you on your head.
Dang it.
Why is your guy
in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Hi. This is like Little Mercy. Little Mercy. timer. Wow! He's just fast.
Oh, but now rude. Oh, I can't go into buildings though?
Well, you know where someone has been for? Come on, Lila. Come with me.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For
This is
now.
a
I need to get out of
very
here.
interesting section.
Where could Neve be?
Not really certain how I'm supposed to get past them with them deadass staring at me.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Where do you see a staircase? Oh, well, I mean, that's a staircase, I guess. Small one. Hello. Startled me a little bit.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Yeah, you should definitely just stand here.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Kidding, one of them is dead ass staring at me. Or staring this direction.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
I do not like this section. I mean, it's better than Hello, Death. It's better than that quest to get through.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close to it. No way but forward, I suppose.
What am I trying to say here? It's better than the quest that gave me the shop.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, I don't mind the fact that there's a giant death there that should have / could have totally seen me.
That's the way forward.
New item unlocked. Mysterious cloak.
Must be. I think I'm invisible.
It's not really mysterious now, is it? Is that the right way? Am I supposed to go a different way? Not really being clear there, game. Or I'm oblivious. Quite honestly, did not see the gate. So what's the theory here? That they won't see me now?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I don't want to get closer to them, but I can.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
That wasn't a spell, that was a cloak. It just it off.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Thank you. And I am to do what with it?
I've never felt such power.
Oh, you gave me a set of spells in an order I so desperately hate. Wanted to see if there was anything. I know there's some games where if you mess with the chickens, things go really bad for you.
Bombada. Defender. Depulse. Descender. Bombarder.
I guess not. Kinda yay, kind of a pity. Oh, Descendo killed him instantly. Interesting. Quite honestly, I didn't think it would have been a one-hit kill. Honestly, I didn't really think it would do much damage at all.
Descendo. Stupid one. Defender. Descender. Depulse. Stupid one. Defender. Descender. Depulse. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulse. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender.
The spells refresh very quickly. I didn't see what that said. Something about casting Depulso.
Revelio.
Pretty sure those are just Wiggum Welds, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a fight. I was gonna say, and probably with the big guy. Hello, big guy.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Stupid. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid. Descender. Depulso. Bombarder. Defender. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Defender. Depulso. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulso.
A dueling combo of 30.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Rodrigo. Stupid. Defender. Bombarder.
That's the wrong button.
Stupid. Descender. Depulso. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulso. Bombarder. Defender. Rodrigo. Bombarder. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder.
Hard to explain. in a way that you might understand. Basically, he's the embodiment of death.
And then what will he do to you?
If there's an awesome thing to tell you.
Okay. Good.
Let me walk faster, or at least roll. That wand was powerful.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Roll. 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 Get over there. Something faster. Well, that's it. I'm stoned.
Finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Peace.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always...
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Am I supposed to assume whoever that is was someone important to me? Because, well, yeah, well, alright.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. same coat the headmaster's wearing. Landing platforms. I know where the two of those are. I have no idea where the landing platforms are.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival didn't worry about the strands of emotion and the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, there's no idea what we contain.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It's a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Liv, imagine the good we could do. Everyone's some kind of being.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of us.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
I don't know why I... Make sure I'm not muted here. I don't know why I would have needed to remember what she said when I lost my memory. There was no snuffing out any darkness, per se.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
You're so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bacall.
I am.
Nice to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
She could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Brookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Ranrock soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Here, we'll... Does this mean I need to leave? You guys look like you're waiting for me to leave.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
I'm talking about. I need to speak with him. I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna attend this class. Probably help Sebastian. And let's just see. It goes from there.
Incendiary.
What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Is that the professor?
Today's lesson will be a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the Throughout the many goblin battles, countless massive troops were lost. Naturally, you do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom, and look, it's time for my constitutional, practically osmosis flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance.
Revelio.
An Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Nasty bout of dragon and box, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various visiting councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. All goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as here gets the ugly. Some talented artisans, Ragnar the boastful.
Lord Cox said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can...
Revelio.
This is the skull of famed tailor Grimbold, whose skilled needlework repaired countless witches and wizards' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Ashbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather,
I'm in the quest area. What are you talking about?
Nestled among the ranks. This is a century. By slaying blood.
Of the cheerful countenance. There's a friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his negotiating tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself.
Courage, and to make the way big.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Ashbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Ashbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend ambassadors. Eye contact is
Poor guy.
always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom grew by mourning the loss of a wizard.
Talk so slow.
But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. Wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their school.
Finite.
That's right. It turns me to stone. Oh man, I love that picture. Alright. Alright.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Did anyone say you could have those? Lila, leave it.
What? I didn't even see that one.
Well, yeah, you walked away. What'd you expect? Oh, that's the one I don't want to do. Alright, gonna speak with Natty. I think I'm gonna hop off here.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before
Hey, what happened to being decorated in Ravenclaw?
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may
Why?
not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never have
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. It was all my fault.
How does that make it your fault?
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us then. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens.
Had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember.
Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders.
Beginning with Harlow.
And once he is gone, we
We
will turn our attention to Rookwood.
Rookwood.
We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. Revenge deserves all of the praise you have received.
Is there downstairs here? Okay. Been working well. Also working well? Also working well. I don't know how to get up. Sure do want to figure it out.
Hello, Homework.
There we go.
Revelio.
Very low-key thing, but... Nope. I'm gonna assume this is also a bathroom. Yep.
Revelio.
What? Was there a staircase there?
Revelio.
Is this where I came out of? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I bet I can.
Revelio.
Okay. See if I can figure it out. Thank you. Is this a Ravenclaw?
Revelio.
Yeah, it definitely went up.
What are you up to now?
Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
How to get to the chest below the Great Hall. Don't think I've come around this way before.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I actually ended up here. Going a different path. Also can't seem to find how to get to there, too.
Revelio.
Ooh. Well, at least I figured that one out. Finally.
Revelio.
If I break it, the sand will fall. And then I will get to the heap of trouble.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo!
Sorry, student. Yeah, I have no idea.
Incendio!
What did I break?
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
I have no idea.
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
What are you doing? You want to eat it? Okay. Just leave it there and eat it. And that's why I said what I said. Trying to find that map. There's a map. I swear it's sitting near a staircase. In an area similar to this.
42 staircases, and this is where they put
Revelio!
presence of such arrogance.
It's similar to a situation like this where it's just like a tiny staircase and then map. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I just heard a chime. Well, guess I'm crazy. Cool.
Revelio!
Just who needs to open the doors when you can just phase right through? No, no, no. Over there.
Revelio!
Hogwarts is way too late. It's a good thing. But it's also a bad thing.
Dad, do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Do I hear that? Sure.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wait, what was that classroom? Professor Figs. Okay. That's what I thought, honestly.
Revelio!
That one I have not unlocked yet.
Aloha Mora.
And now I see why. Okay.
Hey, Dad, I want some chips.
Okay, hang on, buddy.
Oh, I want to get some chips. I'm not that.
South wing. South wing. South wing. South wing. South wing. South wing. I don't know where. I'll just start there, I guess. I'm going to turn you into going that way. So the map is not in there, but it's somewhere here.
A moment of your silence.
There it is. Dang it. But if you get here before me, do us a favor and procure some more mead, would you? I believe one of the fellows hanging in the third floor corridor has another frame somewhere with a nice supply.
Lumos. Lumos.
There you are. Thank you.
Dad, can I pick a bag of chips? Can I pick a bag?
I'll tell you what, you can pick it.
The end.
No, you can get one and share with Lila. No, there is. Kylan. There are more Cheetos, not the pups. Is there any reason it's in here? Oh.
What do we have here? Demi-guys.
Okay, then you both come back and not did you get any. back. If you guys can't come to an agreement on which ones to get, then you guys don't get.
Revelio.
You look simply glorious. Thank you anyone for watching. I appreciate all your support. It's been absolutely fantastic. Okay. So until next time, I hope y'all have a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll catch you on the next one.
Okay, Lila. Come here.
Peace.